I don't like it, and you don't like it either. You just don't want to say it because you're afraid of the press.
The president of the National Republican Congressional Committee's annual spring dinner. It's reported that the pilots of a plane that crashed in Ethiopia last month did everything they could to save it.
Reuters reporting on Boeing anti-stall software that's been the centre of much speculation, saying sources report that the software re-engaged as many as 4 times after the crew had turned it off because it was reporting suspect data. The Wall Street Journal saying the crew followed Boeing's emergency instructions but still failed to recover the plane.
Fox's Simon Owen. This is Fox News.
Fox Nation is the place for exclusive content you can't get anywhere else. New opinion shows from Laura Ingraham, Tucker Carlson, and Tommy Lahren you can only get by signing up for Fox Nation. Plus, the real stories behind the headlines. Documentaries on Chappaquiddick, Jimmy Hoffa, and more that you'll only find on Fox Nation. More of the opinion done right you crave? It's on Fox Nation. Documentaries and specials you can't get anywhere else? They're on Fox Nation. So go to foxnation.com today and sign up now for Fox Nation. Opinion done right now.
Tucker Carlson.
There's just so much barking and noise and yelling. Our role is to take 3 steps back and discern what really matters.
Sean Hannity.
The most important thing that we do, we are looking out for the forgotten men and women in this country.
Laura Ingraham.
They're going to get a straight shooter, no holds barred. I'm not going to cut people slack.
Fox is the one place where dissent is allowed.
We have voices. We won't be silent.
Who controls my voice? Nobody.
Fox News Channel. Real news, real honest opinion.
When we say right on the corner and right on the price, we mean it at Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear. Up to $12,000 off 2018 F-150s. $12,000 off America's #1 selling truck. Stop the search. Call Mike Birch and 24/7 at MikeBirchFord.com.
Murphy's Builder Supply is where you need to go for all your home improvement projects and hardware needs. They've been serving folks in this area since 1946. Murphy's offers some products and services that you may not know about. They now sell ammunition, both bullets and shells. Murphy's also sells personalized tags for dog collars. They build customized screens for windows and doors. Murphy's can rekey locks, and of course they can make keys. They cut glass for windows, plus Murphy's has monthly doorbuster specials. Check their Facebook page to see what's on sale. Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jessup.
Women's Health Center, your hometown OBGYN group, providing exceptional obstetrical and gynecological care for women for the past 20 years. We have 3 convenient locations in Jessup, Blackshear, and Baxley. We understand that choosing your OBGYN is a personal decision and that the relationship with your doctor and the trust you build is essential. At Women's Health Center, we provide obstetrical care and guide you through the process, making sure you and your baby stay healthy. We provide the most advanced ultrasound technology with the clearest pictures ever. Annual gynecological care gives patients an opportunity to take charge of their health. Some of our services include hormone therapy, pellets, Botox, the new 3, 5, and 10-year IUDs, Nexplanon, and much more. We accept all insurance carriers, including TRICARE, Medicaid, and we accept all insured and uninsured patients. Please call our office at 912-588-1020 and visit MajorMD.com for more information about Women's Health Center. That's MAGERMD.com.
Got ticks? Well, we hope not. I'm Dr. Charles Hall.
And I'm Dr. Stefania Wilcox.
We are the Associate Veterinarians at Wolf Animal Hospital. As the cool air rolls in, we are noticing the ticks are too. Let us help guard your pets against tick-borne disease this year. Come see us at our main branch, Wolf Animal Hospital, at 755 West Cherry Street.
And now we can serve you from our new mobile veterinary clinic in select locations throughout Appling, Brantley, Long, and Wayne counties. The mobile service will provide preventive medicine and outpatient procedures on site. For more information, contact Wolf Animal Hospital at 912-427-3212.
I'm Dr. Charles Hall.
And I'm Dr. Stefania Wilcox.
And we are ready to serve you and your 4-legged family members at our main hospital or one of our satellite locations. Contact us at Wolf Animal Hospital at 912-427-3212. 912-427-3212.
When we say right on the corner and right on the price, we mean it at Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear. Up to $12,000 off 2018 F-150s. $12,000 off America's #1 selling truck. Stop the search. Call Mike Birch and 24/7 at MikeBirchFord.com.
At 8:01 here at WIFO-FM Big Dog Country, it is the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by Mike Birch Ford, Wolf Animal Hospital, Women's Health Center, and Murphy Builder Supply. Well, today was supposed to be a Wednesday with Werkheiser, but they signed and died last night, and I don't know how late that actually ran. It might have run all the way up to midnight.
I'm not sure how long it went, but they said it ended. Hopefully he's going to call in and give us the full report here. Don't give up on him yet. It's only
8:02.
8:02.
But he might have just said forget it, rolled over and went back to sleep. I would do the same thing if I had.
Let me see if I can. I'll send him a text, see if he's going to call in. How about that? Why don't you take a break and I'll do that?
All right, we'll take a break here on WIFO-FM. Good morning from the Big Dog, 8:03. World famous Butch and Bob Show here on FM 105.5 WIFO.
Women's Health Center, your hometown OBGYN group, providing exceptional obstetrical and gynecological care for women for the past 20 years. We have 3 convenient locations in Jessup, Blackshear, and Baxley. We understand that choosing your OBGYN is a personal decision and that the relationship with your doctor and the trust you build is essential. At Women's Health Center, we provide obstetrical care and guide you through the process, making sure you and your baby stay healthy. We provide the most advanced ultrasound technology with the clearest pictures ever. Annual gynecological care gives patients an opportunity to take charge of their health. Some of our services include hormone therapy, pellets, Botox, the new 3, 5, and 10-year IUDs, Nexplanon, and much more. We accept all insurance carriers, including TRICARE, Medicaid, and we accept all insured and uninsured patients. Please call our office at 912-588-1020 and visit MajorMD.com for more information about Women's Health Center. That's MAGERMD.com.
Since 1946, Murphy's Builder Supply has been serving the folks of Jessup, Wayne, and surrounding counties with quality products and knowledgeable service. Matter of fact, they feel they sell service first to make sure you get exactly what you need for your home improvement projects. And with each employee at Murphy's being there for 10 years or more, you know you're talking with someone with the experience to help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jessup.
Well, Bob, ask and ye shall receive.
That's right. You were giving up on the man, but I knew he'd call in. Bill Werkheiser on the phone with us. How you doing, Bill? I imagine so. How long did y'all go last night? Till midnight. So crack of dawn. So give us the recap, your thoughts. I'm curious, the legislative session this week was April Fool's Day. Does anybody come up with a prank on legislative session? Anybody prankster say that we got a bill here? No? I'm just curious. Didn't know if anybody put an April Fool's joke in the legislative session. The marijuana bill, it looks like it's going to pass. Looks like the governor is going to sign it. I hear he brokered a deal. I know that was a controversial issue. I know a lot of law enforcement here I talked to did not want that to pass. So I want to get your thoughts on that.
Or get a medical card. Now the good part is they're able to get it because these families that have needed it have had to break the law to go get it and bring it back. So now we're going to provide an avenue. They're very limited, only a couple of growers, and one of them being allowing our two land grant universities to study it, Fort Valley State University, Georgia. Dispensaries are going to be pharmacists. They're going to be limited. So it's just going to be very tightly controlled, which it should be.
Kemp's comment I thought was pretty on the mark. He says this legislation is carefully crafted to provide access to medical cannabis oil to those in need. He says it's simply the right thing to do. Kemp says over the years he's met with children who are battling chronic debilitating diseases, has heard from parents who are struggling with access and losing hope. Again, if you have, you've seen this because I know they brought those people to the legislature. Yeah. I mean, some of these people are really suffering with the seizures and cancer, things like that, and they definitely need this as a medical treatment. So they see the need as a medical treatment. So again, like the governor says, if you see these people, they're suffering, he just thinks they need to have easier access to it.
Absolutely. And you hear from the parents, and especially the way it started, the seizures, I mean, there's just no doubt. I mean, you cannot argue with just the vast number of kids that have epileptic seizures that were having up to 300 seizures a day, and in some cases it eliminates it. I mean, they said it was like turning on a light switch, how effective it is now. The other problem is, so we've added about 12, I know 6 the first year, we keep adding a few. So some folks are having some pause with, and this is where you got to be careful, because the THC part of it, if you allow higher THC, so folks that have say PTSD or anxiety problems, that's going to help, but only if you have higher levels of THC. So we're still limited to 0.3, and so again, other states have allowed higher levels of the THC, the part that makes you high and that will calm you. So we have not gone down that road to help, So it's end-of-life cancer. There's just a list of disease, and so some people want to see more data on some of these other diseases that want to be added, whether it helps like it does with the seizures, because the seizures are a no-brainer.
If you just joined us, Bill Workhauser on the phone. Another bill that passed prevents couples from marrying until the age of 17. So that proposal goes to the governor's signature, House Vote 155 to 14 for final approval on that House bill, which raises the age to get married from 16 to 17. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, and that actually came to a committee that I was on, Juvenile Justice. And there's other provisions in that bill, and what they're trying to prevent, I didn't know, is there was pressure, especially when there was an older male involved. And so there's other provisions in that bill to make sure there's protections for the child. And, that age is, it's a very quick, it's just a very fast maturing, the difference in a 15 and 16-year-old, 16 and 17. So that was the thought behind it. And actually, that's where most states are.
Well, I'll play devil's advocate. How do you enforce it?
Well,
how would you know? If a couple flies out to Vegas, gets married, and comes back, and they're married, how are you going to enforce that they're
it's
legal
like
age?
A lot of things, because, when you get married, you have to get a marriage certificate from the clerk of courts, or you get that through the system. It's like any other law. We have laws that don't murder, and they do it. So they would not have benefits if they didn't have proof.
No, I understand. How about the one thing I read a lot from what took place yesterday, and we've discussed it throughout the session with both you and Blake Tillery and Stephen Meeks, the takeover of the airport. Where'd that go?
So the Senate wanted a complete takeover, and the House had great reservation on that and thought it ought to be a lot more measured reproach. So what we did is we set up a commission, and we put, I think it was either 10 or 12 members, and it was very specific, like the members had to be from counties that had airports, and it only included Hartsville, which was their bill. We did the 10 largest or the commercial airports, Columbus and Albany, that has commercial flights. And we created an oversight committee. And one of the two things it had audit powers, and it allowed them to have direct access with the Attorney General as far as investigations. And so we just thought that it was a lot more measured report. Let's start with a commission. Let's do some digging, and because the takeover, I mean, there was over $1 billion in bonds, and there was just so much legal. It had to be approved by the FAA. Didn't even know if FAA was going to allow that because of the amount of money that was involved. So that's where we settled on.
Anything else we need to be aware of? Anything that sticks out that we're not discussing, or anything that was struck down that we need to know about?
No, because, a lot of it's just adjusting and just going back and forth. We just spent, half the day and night doing agree, disagrees where, small changes were made to bills, and so, had to go over those, and then if there was any change at all, it goes back. So just a lot of stuff was just technical changes.
All right. Well, now everything goes to the governor's desk. I understand he has 40 days to decide if they signed into law or nixed it. Is that right?
Yeah, and most of the time he signs them. So the law is, if he does nothing after that period, it becomes law. So he either has to sign or veto.
You see him vetoing anything? And I was reading today on our news, Governor Nathan Deal was never shy about using the red pen to nix things. So what about the governor? What about Governor Kemp?
He hasn't said he was going to veto anything. The Governor Deal, on average, vetoed about 12 or 14 bills, except for last year. He vetoed 21. So it will be interesting to see. But he hasn't been vocal about bills that he did not want.
I gotcha. Well, Jonathan has the veto power here, so he's the only one who can veto things. Yeah. In fact, we call him Veto. That's his nickname. I didn't know if you knew that. Well, you sound tired, Bill. Sounds like it's a long session. So where do you go now? When do you head back when do you head back home?
Well, I'm packing up now and loading my truck up, and hope to be home close to noon.
Okay, well, as I told Blake Tillery and Stephen Meeks, now the session's over. We do want to thank you all again for taking time out of your busy schedule each day. Again, Mondays with Meeks, Tuesdays with Tillery, Wednesdays with Workhousers. Hopefully we can get you in the studios when you get time to relax and just recap the session. I know the Chamber will have their post-legislative luncheon. You'll be on hand for that. Don't have the date right now for that, but I know that's right around the corner.
Yeah, I think, I want to say April 24th or 30th. It's in that time frame.
Right, so the end of April, but that's always a well-attended event, and I know you all show up for that and take questions and discuss the session and your thoughts on the session, so that everybody will get a ticket for that and look forward to that. But again, I just want to thank you and the Senator and Stephen Meeks for being with us each week. It's been a very informative session. It helps our listenership. Appreciate y'all calling in and being on the show. Again, we had the governor one day, Lieutenant Governor one day. That was a lot of fun. So we appreciate Senator Tillery lining that up as well. So, yeah, I think it's been.
I appreciate y'all doing it. I mean, it's something that y'all didn't have to do, and I think it is one more step to keep us in constant contact with those in the up here. So I appreciate y'all doing that.
Well, we brag on you because I don't know if other legislators are as accessible to their constituents as you people are. I mean, you give your phone numbers, you give your email, you give your everything. So, I mean, you want to hear from this. I mean, you as well as Blake Tillery and Steve Meeks every day get on there and say, look, we want to hear from our constituents. We want to know what you think. If you have any concerns, please call us, email us, and I know you get a lot of feedback. So I think it's a good thing. I think we're blessed to have the representation in this area that does that. I've talked to other counties and other areas of the state. They don't have that accessibility to their legislators as we do, so we appreciate it.
Well, thank you, and I hope we never lose that, so I appreciate that.
Oh, again, hopefully you'll get some rest. Again, we appreciate you being on the show every Wednesday. Look forward to having you in the studios, and look forward to the post-legislative luncheon. And again, appreciate you keeping us up to date with what's taking place up there in Atlanta.
All right, well, thanks, and y'all have a good day.
Okay, again, those comments is State Representative Bill Werkheiser, Wednesdays with Werkheiser here on Big Dog Country FM 105.5. We'll be back with more of the Butch and Bob Show after this.
When we say right on the corner and right on the price, we mean it at Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear. Up to $12,000 off 2018 F-150s. $12,000 off America's #1 selling truck. Stop the search. Call Mike Birch and 24/7 at MikeBirchFord.com.
Got ticks? Well, we hope not. I'm Dr. Charles Hall.
And I'm Dr. Stefania Wilcox.
We are the Associate Veterinarians at Wolf Animal Hospital. As the cool air rolls in, we are noticing the ticks are too. Let us help guard your pets against tick-borne disease this year. Come see us at our main branch, Wolf Animal Hospital, at 755 West Cherry Street.
And now we can serve you from our new mobile veterinary clinic in select locations throughout Appling, Brantley, Long, and Wayne counties. The mobile service will provide preventive medicine and outpatient procedures on site. For more information, contact Wolf Animal Hospital at 912-427-3212.
I'm Dr. Charles Hall.
And I'm Dr. Stefania Wilcox.
And we are ready to serve you and your four-legged family members at our main hospital or one of our satellite locations. Contact us at Wolf Animal Hospital at 912-427-3212. 912-427-3212.
8:18 here at the Big Dog WIFO-FM on a Wednesday with Werkheiser. They have the post-legislative event. When is that? Do we know when that is?
He said either the 24th or the 30th. We'll get with Dina Bennett at the chamber. They haven't sent out that press release yet, but I'm sure they're lining up. I know the date's been set, but I don't have the official date. So as soon as we find it out, we'll let people know. But I'm sure they'll be selling tickets shortly from the chamber. But it's always a well-attended event. Again, all three of those representatives will be on hand to give their thoughts on how the session went. So maybe you should show up and veto everything for us. Mr. Veto.
Well, that was an interesting question that you asked him. If I don't know what the age is in Vegas if you were to fly out, but the thing is that
I'm just curious
if you get married in another state,
there's just a
lot
of
back to Georgia. They have to honor that marriage certificate as valid.
There's just a lot of laws that are hard to enforce, and that just seems like one that I see what they're trying to do. But I mean, how do you can pass the law? The question is who enforces it.
Well, I'm sure that they would not give you the certificate here, but what I'm saying is if you were to go to a state where it was legal and you come back, then you have,
It's like the texting and driving law. You know anybody that's been arrested and charged with texting and driving?
No, and I see people every day texting and driving.
I'd like to know what the numbers are.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen it in court yet. Yet to see a case of that. So, I mean, they passed that law, but how's it being enforced?
I don't know, but I see people doing it every day, and it's like it is a major distraction.
Right. I see it. We got Sheriff Carter lined up one of these days in the next couple of weeks. So when he comes in, we'll ask him about that. So, how about the AAF going belly up after just 8 weeks?
There's a long history of wreckage in spring football, going all the way back to the USFL.
They don't even have a playoffs. I mean, Orlando's team was like 6-1 or 7-1. Steve Spurrier had the team rolling, and they just go, well, season's over. No playoffs, no nothing. Y'all go on.
There have been a lot of leagues like that.
They left everybody stranded.
Yeah.
Now they got the XFL supposed to kick off next year. Yeah. Is that going to go anywhere?
I don't know. I mean, this is round 2 for the XFL.
Yeah, Vince McMahon's got plenty of money. I mean, at least
he's been selling stock apparently in WWE to try and fund it. So we'll see.
Just seems
because
like
spring is not football season; it's baseball season.
I just can't believe they pulled the plug 8 weeks into the season. I guess they ran out of money.
America's pastime.
It's always about money. You don't have no money, you're done.
It's like George Carlin said, baseball is played in a field. Football is played on a gridiron.
That's right.
All right, it's 8-21. Nothing going on meeting-wise on Wednesday. Now, tomorrow
we got the baseball game at New Hampstead.
Remember, 4:20, 4:30, because they have no lights.
Never been to that field, so it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out. Game 3.
The New Hampstead Hamsters or Hampers or what are they?
It's the Phoenix. Whatever the Phoenix is.
Rise from the ashes.
I know you told me that, but what's the visible mascot? Is there something you can point to?
Well, I mean, there is a phoenix that's kind of like the bird that comes out of the fire.
Oh, is that what it is? The bird?
Yeah, I would have guessed that's what their mascot looks like. Let's see, New Hampstead.
The phoenix, rise from the ashes.
I don't see a picture of that. Let's see if we can look on here. WIFO-FM Big Dog Country at 8:22 here, and it says here that okay, this is old news here, but apparently McEachern's head coach is going to New Hampstead. Is that?
Yeah, that's already decided. Yeah, that's their new football coach.
Yes, it is a phoenix, and it is a regular red phoenix. That's their logo. Is a
red bird.
Yeah, red bird right there.
I see it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it is the New Hampstead Phoenix. Rise of the Phoenix.
Rise of the Phoenix.
All right. Anything else we need to cover here on this Wednesday morning? Because I think
we covered it. Like I said, not much going on as far as meetings go today. But we'll be in New Hampstead tomorrow. It's still spring break, so most everybody enjoying their spring break. So.
Well, at least this year we did not have our spring break slump with the two out of 3 wins against New Hampshire.
That's true.
Seems like every season that we
almost had a slump.
Yeah,
I mean 4-2 and going to the bottom of 7 didn't look good. Nice comeback though. Nice triple by Luke Boykin, double by Griffin Boykin helped the cause, so that helped. But one more win this week, and they still have that Effingham game. Apparently, Effingham doesn't want to make it up. So what he's trying to do, he's trying to get a game set for Thursday against another opponent. But we got the game Tuesday down in Camden, and then the following week will be the region last round with South Effingham.
Who's he trying to get? Do you know?
He did not say. He's just trying to line up a game for that Thursday because you don't want to go Tuesday and then not play again all the way till Monday. It's that key region ball game. You'd like to have a tune-up on Thursday. So
maybe you could get somebody like Brantley or somebody nearby that would be willing to come in and
he's trying. Like I said, if he lines it up, I'll let you know. But the game with Effingham that was rained out.
Maybe our neighbors to the north are open on Thursday.
Maybe you can get a team up and you go play them Thursday.
We could do that. The Big Dog All-Stars versus the Yellow Jackets on Thursday afternoon.
Right.
Okay.
I can see you out there.
Yeah. That would be
good.
That would be pitiful.
Okay. I think we're going to wrap it up here for Wednesday.
Right there. All right, that's the world-famous Butch and Bob Show. Thanks, Bob. World-famous Butch and Bob Show on WIFO, brought to you by Mike Birchford and Blankshire, Murphy Builder Supply, Women's Health Center, and Wolf Animal Hospital. Good morning from WIFO.